Hey YouTube, this is Robert, aka Nordic Brick Prepper. I'm back again. Sorry for the delay in getting new content out, and I've been very busy. Those of you who are subscribed to my channel will know that I was very busy the last few months with work, moving house. There's a little mini-me version attached to the family now, plus some of my family from the UK have moved over to Sweden, and that required my attention. So I had planned to get some videos out much earlier than this, but you must do what you can do, and I'm finally out now. I've moved in the same town, just further north in the town, and now I'm hiking on a trail called Upplandsleden. This is the hiking trail through Uppsala County, basically, or one of them anyway. I think this is about 70 kilometers or something like that. It's pretty long. It goes right through where I live, right past my house, which is really nice. It's a really nice day today. The summer has finally arrived here, at least for today. And so it's about 27 degrees, maybe 28 degrees Celsius right now. So I'm just taking a hike down this trail because I never passed this trail before. So I figured I'll take you guys along the way with me. I've got like a little hiking bag with me that's got just a few bits in there. I can show you that later. I'm basically going to hike this trail down. I'm not sure how far. I'm not going to be out tonight or anything like that. I don't have any camping gear with me. I'm just exploring the beautiful nature around where I live. Get myself accustomed with the area. I'm just going to wander off paths and take my GPS with me and see what happens. For those of you who are subscribed to my channel, you'll know that I would have been away for a few months, so I do apologise for that again. But now that I've moved and stuff is actually sorted and settled and work is stable, I will be able to find some more time to deal with doing videos, which I'm looking forward to doing. So I brought some stuff with me so I can show you some things that I've got with me. I'm going to try out a couple of little pieces of gear, do some reviews and various other things like that. I'm hoping to make some videos over the next couple of days. We've got a lot of mosquitoes around. I'm wearing some special oil that comes from this region, developed for this region, so I'm wearing that, and that helps repel most of the mosquitoes, but you know how they are. They're pretty annoying, and I live right next to the river and right next to the sea, so combine that together, you got a pretty mosquito tick infested hellhole when they come out. But when they're not out, it's actually really nice. So of course it's snakes and stuff as well, but yeah, so I figured I'll take you along this trail with me. I hope you enjoy this video and other videos to come. If you want to see anything, just let me know, but I'll let you know when I get to another spot so I can take you through my gear that you can see I'm taking on this trail with me before we go on it together. So stay tuned. So, just to let you know about this trail, this is called Upplandsleden. I may have mentioned this before. This is the main, one of the main hiking trails that run through this county that I live in. This is Uppsala County, Uppsala län. I think this trail is about 70 kilometers, and it doesn't run in a straight line. It runs actually all over the place. It goes through sides of rivers to wetlands and fields and forest and all that kind of stuff, and it's got cabins and campfires and campsites all the way up and down it, so that you can actually, for those of you who don't want to wild camp or just camp wherever, then it makes it pretty nice and convenient for going up and down there. There's actually even some cabins that are free to use, and there's quite a lot of people use this trail in the summer. I don't know how many people use it in the winter though. But this is a good trail. I've never been on this before, so I'm going to take this today somewhere and see where it goes to. I've looked online about this trail and it looks really interesting, so I'm planning to do some trips up and down here, camp outs and stuff like that. I'm actually planning a camp out with a couple of friends at the coast, go fishing and hammock camp at the coast, because we live really close to that, so that should be interesting. One of my family members, it's my sister's brother, my sister's husband even, he moved over from the UK and he likes going outdoors, and if you're from the UK you know that wild camping can be a bit of a pain because it's not really legal, plus you have to, you know, really use the campsites unless you're going to be stealth camping and get permission and stuff like that, whereas in Sweden we can just camp wherever we want to, so everyone has the right to camp wherever they want to and enjoy the countryside. So that's, if you're here, that's, you should use it, so long as you look after it, then everyone can enjoy it. So right now we're walking down the hiking path on this trail. It's by the side of the river, which makes it nice. I'm hoping through the summer I could do some videos on this trail, some camp outs and stuff like that, but I'm still trying to find my way with these YouTube videos, still trying to find out what to film, how to film. I'm new to this, so I always love to get tips, and I've had quite a few so far, so thanks to everyone who have mentioned that. That's been very helpful, and if you give me good tips and I still make some crap videos, that's not the tips, trust me, that's just me. So I'm a computer person but not a video person, it would seem. So I've got some gear with me, and I figured somewhere down this trail I might show you what it is. I need to find a good spot to do it, to put the camera up. At the moment when I walk I use my iPhone because the camera is really good on this, but when I get to a spot I'll use my other camera and I can set it up a bit better. But I need to find a good spot that I can do this. Something that's got some sunlight but not as much as this. This is about 28 degrees now, just blasting my face, so I'm hoping I can find a spot where I can lay it down and you can see everything easy enough, and I can lay everything out. This is just basically a shoulder strap bag. It doesn't look particularly comfortable. It's really lightweight though, so you don't need to worry about that. So I only take what I need out with me when I go out. I never take more than I need generally. The only extra things I've taken with me today are the camera equipment, which I need, otherwise you won't be able to see this video. Plus I take out a food book, and the book has all the herbs and grasses and plants and stuff that you can eat in the wild, and I'm currently trying to learn that, so when I get to different spots I kind of flick through that and see, have a little look around. I don't try anything, but at least I'm learning, and that's the main thing. So today I'm going to show you the my water filter system, and explain to some people about how that works, and also explain to people about the water in Sweden. So if you come camping here and you need to filter water, or you're near a river or a lake or the sea or something like that, then you'll have some information regarding that. It should probably be fairly the same information for places like Norway, probably Denmark, Finland. So it's so if you come to Sweden, then this will be a good heads up for people who come here, and if you do, you'll enjoy it more if you don't get sick. So there's a lot of mosquitoes around here still. Right now, as you can see, I'm pretty much near the right next to the river here on this trail, so there's a lot of mosquitoes around here. So, but the oil I've put on seems to work pretty well. So I walked up here the other day and there was several snakes on the path that we had to move out of the way and tell them to bugger off. So otherwise you stand on them and that might not make them too happy. So there's quite a few around this spot. So I'll pick this up when I get further down the trail and see what else we see. When I see everything interesting on the way, I'll let you guys know. So catch you in a bit. Hey everyone, I've arrived at a nice spot on this trail here, right next to the river. Some camping spot, or some campfire spot anyway. So there's some river down here. This is Dala Eleven. This is the main river that runs past my village. So it goes down towards the hydro dam from here. This is above the hydro dam, so the river is flowing this way. It doesn't look like it moves so much here, but out there it moves pretty quick. It's quite a big river. So yeah, this is a nice spot here. I've walked my dog past here a few times and had a look. Quite a lot of people walk up and down this trail, so I don't know if it's a good place to camp, but it certainly would be interesting to see maybe in the winter, because maybe not so many people come past here. I thought I might show you this whilst we walk the trail further. So I've arrived at a nice spot here with a table, so I think I'm gonna sit here for a few moments and drink some water, and I think I'll get my kit out and I'll put it on this table for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm going through. I'm not going to make it too in-depth about this gear. I'll do that in a proper video. I don't like to get all my gear out outside. I prefer to keep it all in bags so I don't lose anything, but I haven't got very much with me, but I'll show you an in-depth video of my gear when we get round to it. But I'll just quickly show you what I've got out with me, so just bear with me a second whilst I lay everything out on the table so you can see it. So this is what I carry with me when I go hiking. This is not very much. On the top left you'll see my camera equipment. This is just my camera with the SD cards and the spare batteries, and then the bag above it which I have on my shoulder. To the right of that you'll see that I've got my metal aluminium flask. It has some water in it, but I'll refill that later. To the left of that you'll see at the bottom I've got a pouch there that contains my Sawyer mini water filter and some stormproof matches, which I keep in there anyway. The little sack you see next to that is just a battery recharger for my phone and electronics. Below that is just a neck knife, and in the small case here this is just some spare batteries for my GPS. Here's a med kit which I'll show you in another video. This is the Food for Free. This is a good book. You can get this from the UK, but it's pretty applicable for all of Europe really, and this contains wild edibles that you can eat. And above that, in another sack in a plastic bag, you see the plunger for the Sawyer mini water filter, which I keep separately so I don't contaminate anything. And that's literally all I carry when I go on a hike. Basically I just walk with that, and that's all I need. That's why I don't carry any water with me, generally speaking, because I've got the mini water filter to do that job for me, and it's a really good filter to use for that. So yeah, I thought I'd show you that before we continue on this hike. I've been hiking now for some time now. I'm not sure where I am, but I think I'll get to another town pretty soon, so I'll see you when I see you. So we've left that spot now. After showing you the gear, like I said earlier in this video, I will show you more in depth the little med kit and the other little bits there that I carry in a better video, and I'll kind of go through each item a little bit in more detail. We're heading now back down this trail towards a town called, a really small village called Marma. It's not too far from where I live, so see if we reach there in some good time. I'm not sure, but I can tell you this is a really gorgeous trail. I mean, everyone who's on YouTube and you do filming, you know that it never does it justice, the camera, but I mean, I'll try to get some good shots here because this is just amazing around here. I mean, this is the trail. I mean, it's a really nice area. There's forest just all around, and here we have just this river going through here, and it's just amazing. We're had a really nice day. The wind has picked up a little bit, which is good because I said it's really hot. The shade it's providing from the trees is pretty good, but the wind just make it nice and cool. I mean, this is just a nice trail to be on. I mean, it's just gorgeous around here, and I've walked past so many spots that'll be great for hammocks and great for camping out and stuff like that. I mean, it's just amazing. You may have noticed on some of the previous footage that we've got these white, orange markers on the trees. That's the orange marker for this trail that goes down the county for Uplands Leiden. I have seen a grey one back there, but I wonder, I don't know what it's for. Maybe it's another trail around here that I don't know about, but I'll have to look into that. I'll have to ask one of the locals. So but yeah, I mean, this is just amazing. I mean, there's quite a lot of tree growth here, but I mean, if you could just see the water around here. I mean, I've seen plenty of people out on jet skis and canoeing, so that's really nice. I mean, it's just amazing. If any of you guys come to Sweden, I hope you see this. I'm sure most of Sweden is like this, to be honest. I mean, it's a gorgeous country, but I've lived here for 4.5 years and I still get surprised by how amazing this place is. So I'll continue the video on further down. So we're taking the stroll through now. I'm heading on my way back through the trail now. I've passed into a nature reserve, which is pretty awesome in here. It's really, really nice. You can see all the lake around there, and trees, and it's gorgeous. It's really nice to be out in the countryside again. I've been stuck indoors for like 4 or 5 months now, at least, and that gets boring. So I like to be outdoors here, and here we are. As I was walking through this trail, I saw several spots of water that I could go and get some, but you should always be careful about the water. You should try to see if you can get it to move. And so and down here, for example, the water's moving, flowing nicely, and you could take that up without using any chemicals, and that would be good, and any tablets. But if it's still water, you should try to avoid it, and in that case you're going to need to use chlorine tablets or some kind of boiling. A filter won't be enough. And further up here I saw a really great campsite. It looked awesome. There was even a camp pit there, which was cool. However, the water around there was very still, and you won't be able to get out far enough to see. So, but this is a nice area. I'm very glad I came out. So there's some parts of this trail that are high up there, so here in Sweden we have really clean water everywhere. There's almost no chemicals in the farmland, and the requirements on looking after the environment are very high. So this river here, this is Dalälven, this is running through many counties in Sweden, and if I try to bring in close, you can see this water is very clean. So this water wouldn't need filtering The only thing you would do to water like this would be to boil it, or if you really wanted to, you could throw a tablet in there to make sure you clean any bacteria and any pesticides that are actually inside of it. But as you can see, the water probably wouldn't even need a normal filter. You'll just need to boil it just to make sure you killed off any viruses or chemicals or bacteria in the water. It tastes slightly salty. That's because salmon go up and down this river. But this is a great water source here, and with very little treatment you can make this drinkable. I would probably use my Soya mini water filter and then boil the water afterwards to make sure I killed off any bacteria, and that would be enough, more than enough for this kind of water. If you go further upstream, you'll find ponds and pools of this water source, and it's very still, and in that case you would definitely need to use the water filter of some kind to get rid of all the matter, plant matter and the bacteria that's in it, and then still boil it afterwards anyway. So if we were to follow this river almost up to its source, which I imagine is somewhere in the mountains in Norway, I would guess, then of course you probably don't even need to treat the water at all. But we are so far down this river, only a few more kilometres and you'd be out to the sea. So this has collected a lot of stuff from there. It's always safer to drink water further from source, always closer to the source rather than further away, because obviously the water will pick up all the runoff from farmland, any chemicals and boats and the plant life and the animal life and everything. So this is just, but this is near me, so with a boiling you can make this drinkable. I tend to be overcautious, so I would filter this with a water filter and then boil it, just to make sure. I've got a Soya mini water filter, so that lasts forever, so this is a good place. But this is a nice where to collect water. This is up down here, so this is on the hiking trail that we've just taken, so now I know where that is. And further up there were several spots to collect this water also, so now I know where to find some water if I need to. So I'm going to start to continue to head back again, and I will update you as I get closer to the end. As it turns out, the house was a water ski club, so that was interesting to know that that's here. They had a barbecue pit and all that kind of stuff there, so that's quite cool. I don't imagine they open it for other people, but when it's open, it was closed when we went past, but when it's open I imagine they probably let people use the bathroom there or refill water there and stuff like that. But that's very cool. It's really close to where I live. I'm not really a water skier, not that I've ever been, so I don't think British people do too well on extreme sports. So we're now going under the railway bridge now, and I hope you have enjoyed this video so far. I'll make some more in the future. Now we're just coming underneath, so you can probably hear the echo. But this has been a really nice day. We've been out for some time now. I didn't set the tripometer on the GPS, so I have no idea how far I've actually walked, but pretty far, because the nature reserve we walked into isn't super close. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment if you have any ways to improve the videos and any content you want to see. As I said earlier, I'm still finding my way with this, but I'm enjoying it along the way, and I want to thank to everyone, the subscribers that I have and the people who have left comments and advice so far. I want to say thanks to those people. It's been really helpful. So until next time guys, enjoy the summer and enjoy the outdoors. This is Nordic Brit Prepper signing off.